Hi. Hello. How are you? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are. Just a moment. Yeah, it is a bit drizzling. Now, our climate here is almost rainy throughout the year. So it is it's somehow gloomy and it is drizzling. The crops are doing very well. Yes, I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, I believe and trust that our Almighty Father God has been with you. He has been taking care of you. He has been so grateful to you. You have succeeded on whatever project you have, and you are actually moving on very well. Dear colleagues, brothers and sisters, I'm always very much humbled to come before you so that we can converse, we can discuss, we can correct, we can share culture and lifestyle in this YouTube platform. We can agree with some and we cannot agree with some, and that is the nature of life. And believe it, I'm ever happy when I meet you. I'm always happy because I have learned a lot of things through comments, and I'm still going on provoking so that I can learn. A good learner is always the one who discovers new things, and then you go ahead and work on what you have been corrected, and actually you have to oblige, you have to agree with the facts. Thank you very much for the previous video where I was actually congratulating Madam Esther for having gone to see our daughter Winnie with her children, having seen a very beautiful brand young lady, brand young girl, an angel. And I feel so proud. Let me tell those those brothers and sisters who are always on my neck that okay, live on Dari's family, live what. I'm not interested on Ondari's family. I am only interested on my lineage, my generation. I am interested on that. I am not interested on Ondari's whatever. Somebody telling me Ondari family, Ondari family. Which family? I'm only interested, and I have always said it clearly. Whether they are in heaven or underwater, that is my biological family. Even Obama remained in the USA and later on come to his roots. So no child can ever get lost, my friend. Especially now that the father is talking on on YouTube. Who do you think is a fool? Do you think they are fools? That is why uh, I feel a bit uneasy when okay, in YouTube you can react. Okay, you react on Mara, you react on whatever. But when it comes to young children, the 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 babies, like the one I responded to my sister Coco Mama, that when it comes to children, that one is a bit is a bit too deep, and we always you cannot laugh at a child that this child is slim, this child is not having a good shape, this child is a disciple. You don't laugh at children because those are the angels who are growing, and you cannot be so proud that you know how to fatten your baby. That one is a bit not coming so good. So on the same note, I still continue to directly address my sister Kokomama on her video where she publicly said that she saw Rosho breastfeeding the baby somehow. That she related that kind of breastfeeding to a porn video. May I dispute and say, Kokomama, that is why I have tagged you. There you are wrong. A call of nature has no any place you can hide. When a baby cries, and you psychologically, a mother and a baby are very much connected psychologically and by blood. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, you must remove your breast and breastfeed the baby. That is not the porn. That is not porn. That one I dispute. There are calls of nature when a mother is upbringing her child. There are these things when, for example, the baby is irritating, you have to change the pampers. When the baby is not comfortable. You can, at the same time, you can wipe. When the baby is dirty, you can wipe. When she has pooed, when the baby has pooed, you can wipe him or her at any place, even if you are in an aeroplane. You cannot just say leave the child to suffer because you are traveling. You have the changing pampers, you have the changing clothes. You have to attend to the baby. So when you say that Rosho was shameless when she was breastfeeding the baby Maisha in public, that is actually, I call it, you are somehow harassing her. That is a harassment. That is a harassment, and the nature is all over the globe. Breastfeeding has no African, it has no European, it has no Asian, it has nothing. That is a mother and a child. So that one, I don't agree with you. Because a baby can pee or poop. A baby can irritate, a baby can, you see. And as a mother, you will leave whatever you are doing and attend to that child. It doesn't matter what class, whether you are a graduate, whether you are a PhD holder, whether you are an illiterate woman, whether you are, that is a call of nature. So in this case, Kokomama, I dispute. I dispute that was a harassment, and instead, because you are my friend, and this lady, Rosho, has come from quite a different culture. She is a white, and she has decided to settle in Africa with an African boy. And you being one of the cultural mothers of Africa, I expect you to nurture her. I expect you at least, because when I see you and her, she is almost a son, a daughter-in-law of yours. And as much as Maro is also my son, those are young. So instead, you just help to nurture that young lady so that she can continue to stay with Marwa in Africa. And there, we as Africans, we shall be very proud that Marwa has gotten a white and Marwa has maintained the white instead of actually pushing her out through uh, unnecessary and unreasonable comments such like those that the children are slim, she's breastfeeding. Those are not the reasons. I expected you to actually teach Rosho some of our African culture, typical African cultures. More so, the responsibilities of daughters-in-laws when they are married. I expected you to do that. Given that Rosho is the senior-most daughter-in-law of Kohera Senior, and by the way, I have several. I have around 3 below her, so they are now 4. I have 4 daughters-in-law. You can decide to say that she is not my daughter-in-law. Yeah, that is your own opinion, but she is biologically attached to me. So I have 4. And in our Korean culture and our African culture, that is where my work is now as a lifestyle and cultural vlogger. You are supposed to teach this lady because she is a white. You are supposed to teach her how the African culture is being performed once one is married to an African home. Once one is given a responsibility of the most senior daughter-in-law, how is she supposed to behave? That is what I expect you to do. For instance, I was expecting you to tell her that she is the most senior daughter-in-law. And that one is almost to her parents-in-law. Her parents-in-law, her father-in-law, and her mother-in-law. She is almost the mother. So she is almost the neck of that family. So she is in charge of her juniors. Like I have said that now I have the 3. 3 of them are under. They are supposed to respect her. Whatever she says, whatever she talks, because she is the one who holds meetings with the husband, who is the most senior son, who is the most close son to that father, and then now they put it together. As now the son is telling his brothers, the daughter is telling the junior sisters-in-law what is supposed to be done. And also she delegates and assigns them duties. She says, okay, for this, you, my junior sister-in-law, this is, you do this, perform this one and that. She is in charge of that. And also she knows all the customs of the family. Rosho is supposed to learn the customs of the African customs, whereby she has to understand, because some could sound somehow different from hers, but she has to accumulate and accommodate them, all those cultures. She is the one who is actually supposed to know the secrets of her husband's family, such as maybe genetically, were these people mad? Were they mad? Were they having cancer? Were they having tuberculosis? Were these people witches? Were they thieves? Those are the secrets. Those are the secrets the first daughter-in-law is supposed to know from the family. And also, she becomes the role model of that family. When the mother-in-law is away, she behaves like a mother-in-law. She has to be morally upright. She has to respect each and every junior. She has to command the respect. She has to prove that those people listen keenly and do what she delegates and what she tells them. She becomes as an administrator. In fact, she's somehow sort of a manager of her juniors. That is the duty of the first married daughter-in-law. And also, this is the lady who performs all the ceremonies of the family. When there is a wedding, when there is a burial, when there is harvest, when there is circumcision, when there is whatever, this is the center. This is the planner. This is the planner of the ceremony. This is the planner of the ceremony. And then after planning that with the husband and the parents, then now she delegates the duties to the juniors. And as I have seen, Rosho is actually a very fast learner. She has, the short time she has lived in Africa, she has actually adjusted. I was worried that maybe the climate and the culture could take her away. Like I saw when she went to London last week, when she was in London, there was a lot of noise in in YouTube that, okay, look now, Maro has been left, Rosho has gone, she will never come back. Hey, women, African women. Rosho, stay tough and stick on your wife. I mean your husband. Love your husband. If you miscalculate a bit, these people will grab Maro. You must be very tough also. You must be very, 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 and prove to them that you have now become an African, because once you are married, now you adapt. You adapt that culture, and then you prove to be more knowledgeable than even the indigenous. So be careful. These people, as I am seeing, they are trying as much as possible to see whether they can separate you from your husband. Because the way they are talking, they are, these ladies are, they also missed a chance of getting married tomorrow. But now you have that one. Now they are not feeling happy. So my daughter, be very careful and prove. Be a fast learner, because I have already started you for the short time you have been here at Nyabohanse. Learn every corner of the culture and perform. And do it better than the indigenous, so that now they will surrender. They will say, now, this lady here, we have tried her so much, but she has proven to be so much tough. Now, let us go to hell. Rosho, take your marrow and stay there. And they will withdraw and they give up. So my daughter, otherwise, I feel so happy and proud, and I urge my friends, my African ladies, that love has no race, love has no color, love has no, you can decide to love anybody. So if these two lovebirds loved one another, please give them a breath. Let them give them peace and let them continue. You are too much on them. You are hey, hey, Madam Coco Mama, remember I am on you, my sister. So let me, I think I've talked to you, and from today, because you are my friend, just give, you can deal with the rest, but the children, no, the children, if you love me, then love even my grandchildren because they belong to coherence biological lineage. Even if these people, they can be taken care of anywhere as long as they are healthy and as long as they are growing. They one day, one time, eh? One day, one time, there will be somewhere people, and the people will be saying, okay, you see, this is coherence generation. So my dear Coco, I think you are from Nigeria or Ghana. I don't know. Coco is grown in Nigeria, no, in Ghana or Ivory Coast. I don't know. Wherever you are, uh, may I also appreciate you and tell you that we are doing this one on this YouTube platforms, but we are friends. We are friends. You have always defended Kohera Senior, and I like you. But I will not also feel good when I see somebody somehow attacking you. I will respond and rescue you. Ladies and gentlemen, may I once more thank you so much. And then I say, we are growing. I can see our our subscribers are growing. We are almost hitting 800. And we go ahead and argue and enjoy our our platform. This one is here for entertainment, but not to actually unmask anybody. Otherwise, uh, continue commenting, continue subscribing, continue liking and sharing. And I say once more, hello to the Nyabohanse fraternity today. I'm resting. I've not seen any drama, but there are some dramas we shall talk about it tomorrow. I have seen these young men are trying to think that marrying a white woman is every woman. So they are chasing their young wives, their black wives for the whites. That one, I will have to respond on that. Otherwise, thank you so much, and let us meet in the next